Some fans say that the Cowboys Stadium is a scam. So today we're gonna find out if this place is actually the greatest fan experience or it's an actual scam. Starting with parking. $120 for parking. And I swear, we walked a full marathon just to get to the gate. By the time we made it, I was drenched and dehydrated, forcing you to buy their products. Huge scam, 1 star. Jerry, welcome to Jerry's world. Everything here is a scam. I'm just playing. So the first parking lot we pulled into was actually inside the stadium area, but it turns out you need a permit just to get in there. So we just paid for parking inside instead, and it was expensive. So like the video right now so I can make money. So we parked right here. Stadium is literally just right here. My wallet is empty because parking lot was expensive. That's where they get you. That is probably the biggest scam. We were just walking to the stadium, and out of nowhere, security pulls up saying this. He tells us to head over to this spot to see the players, and yeah, we saw a couple, and things got interesting. I think CeeDee Lamb just pulled up right now. I'm just playing. Shout out to CeeDee Lamb though. So was this review a scam? Yes. Not because I'm tired. It's because of that overpriced parking, man. All right, but before we go inside, we need to talk to the fans because apparently as an away fan, Cowboys fans are mean to Packers fans. Maybe because we took them out of the playoffs. So today we're gonna see what it's like to be a Packers fan at the Cowboys Stadium. There's a lot of Packers fans here, I'll tell you that. The plan was simple. Ask Cowboys fans what they say to a Packers fan or to Micah Parsons. What do you gotta tell Micah Parsons right now?
You should have stayed.
I understand it's all about money, go ahead.
And what's one thing you would tell a Packers fan?
You got it today. We're going to lose.
You guys got a better chance of making it to the playoffs than us, so go for it.
I didn't expect that answer, so I went to go ask some more. What is one thing you want to tell Micah Parsons right now?
Hey, thank you for 4 seasons, bro. He did good.
Yeah, I respect that.
You know, the jerseys there, everybody's wearing it. Like,
As a Packers fan, what would you tell me hateful right now?
nothing hateful, man. Nothing but love here, papa.
I respect that. I love that. You have a good game. Cowboys fans are so respectful. A lot of people think they hate, but they are Texans. We love everybody. Honestly, the energy wasn't what I expected. Cowboys fans were pretty chill, respectful, but not too hyped. Meanwhile, Packer fans showed up deep, loud, and everywhere. I couldn't even find Cowboys fans at first, and the ones I didn't want to be interviewed. For interview? And just when I thought I'd seen it all, a kid in a 49ers shirt comes up to me to take a picture.
Oh, hey, I'll go Pack!
Bro's at the wrong game. I try to get a lot more interviews with Cowboys fans, but there's literally no Cowboys fans out here. Like, everybody looks like a Packers fan out here, and it's so embarrassing, I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little disappointed. What the heck is this guy doing here? All right, so the jersey is back on. Honestly, you guys let me know if it was a scam or not, because so far the Cowboys fans were really, really nice, and I didn't have any problems with anybody. But let's see if getting inside is as crazy as the reviews say. Philip said, I've been to a lot of stadiums, but the AT&T Stadium, I didn't know which way to go. By the time I found the gate, I was dizzy. 1 star. I mean, I understand Philip because look how big this stadium is. It is insane. All right, time to see if the stadium's layout makes sense or if you get lost trying to find your gate. So we got the tickets and we have to go to gate B, C, D. I don't see really that much numbers or letters. Oh, that's letter K. That's so noticeable, like the big old letter right there. But when we continue to walk, there's like no other letters. Oh, look, there's a map right here. That is so convenient. Where are we? Oh, we were at K. And that's where we're at right now. So our section is 453, and that means we're gonna be heading from right here all the way over here. So we need to enter gate B, if anything. I think this is honestly the best thing they can do. They added this little map on this big old pole. Every other pole, they have the maps on it. Good old classic move right there, brother. Okay, this is gate A right here. We have a different entrance. The entries right there, B, C, D. All right, so we made it to our gate. This is our entrance right here. Was it a scam? Absolutely not. The Cowboys Stadium had a lot of maps to show us. The letters were humongous, and we did this less than 5 minutes. But as you can see, people are already going inside because this is a standing room entrance. So let's go check this out. All right, so we are entering in the standing room area. You hear that? There's so many Packers fans here. Yo, I told you, there's so many Packers fans here. Like 80%, 90% Packers fans. This is it. This is the Packers Stadium now. All right, the fourth review says, standing room tickets are a scam. Paid $150 and they don't even let you see the game. Stuck in an area where you can't see the field, 1 star. All right, so my mission here is to find the best standing room spot and figure out if it's worth the money. We cannot stand in this area because look at this black tape on the floor. Right away, I'm trying to see the field. So this is my point of view and I can't really see the field that much. I can see what's around me. We're gonna look at some other areas because I cannot see at all. So I scoot back even more just to get some breathing room, but I still can't even see like the field. I can't even see over any of these people. The goal is to try to find a good good spot. I'm gonna try to get up there to see if we can look over for the view. Look, we could see something, but we're not allowed to stand on these steps right here. That's why they have security right here. So these areas where everybody's standing on the edge, they're allowed to stand there. If you were to stand right here, you can barely have this. Look at this view right here. This is terrible. Can't see anything. There's like a corner right there that I want to get to. In order for me to get on this side, you have to have a certain section because you're not allowed to go through there. I can see the field right here, but the AT&T logo is blocking it, so I can't really see much. Look at the gap right here. It's hard to see any of this. Everybody that is walking right here behind me have paid over $150 just to see nothing but stadium. Look, I'm trying to see. I can't see. And there's no room for me to stand in here. Okay, I might have found a secret. I can watch the game on the field and I can look at the reflection at the same time. We gotta go look at other spots. Found another standing area right here. Look at these guys, look at their view. Okay, I think I might have found a spot. This is horrible. Look at this. Let's go, Pack! Now I understand. Paying $150 for this view is insane. Okay, I was able to find a spot with everybody else and this is my view. This is pretty good though, but I'm still kind of short, and if you're my height, I don't think you're able to see much. This is it right here. So, is the stand room only tickets a scam? They have this mentality of first come, first served. Technically, I don't think it's a scam. I think you just need to come here early. All right, this next review, Angie said, I felt like I was in a mall, not a football game. Everywhere I turned, there was food stands, a souvenir shop, advertisements all over the place. Didn't really enjoy the game. 1 star. Right away, we can see that there's a truck and an SUV and a car in the middle of the stadium. Look, for crying out loud, we have a Super Duty truck right here in the middle. This whole area right here could have been a whole section for fans to sit at. People can like sit right here and watch the game at the same time. Bro, might as well buy YouTube TV at this point. You got more trucks in here. Why do they have vehicles in the stadium? They could have literally just broke all this stairs down and add seats right here so that people can watch the game. Like imagine watching the game from here too. Crazy. Go ahead. We got more empty rooms over here. And we finally reached to the top. We got all these people over here on this end. Look how huge this stadium is. Like, it's so open. I don't know how to explain it, but this does feel like a mall. Humongous mall. We have this big old arch of Dr. Pepper. This is amazing. I do like this though. We do have some Dr. Peppers right here as well. I like how it looks like a star. More and more Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper. I wonder if these cans are actually real. Oh no, they're empty. We had Ford. We have Dr. Pepper. We have Pepsi over there. What's next? Whataburger? They do have Whataburger. Pepsi over here. They have like their little couch right here. Everybody right here is gonna watch the game on this little television right here. Everybody right here could have been at home watching the game. What is going on?
All right, enough of the ads. Now we're going to test the pro shops, see what's around the stadium and if it's overpriced.
Even more pro shops right here. The game is right here, but you can easily walk to a pro shop and you can look at whatever you want and buy super quick to avoid the long lines. You have all this right here too. You have anything you want and you're able to get it quick. They just want to sell, sell, and sell. Oh, these are actually pretty cool. I like these. That is awesome. Everybody here is waiting in line for food.
Next up, we're checking out the food. What brands are here and how expensive is it? Apparently, Miller Lite's the only beer brand they sell here. We got the best nacho chips here. Jack Daniel's live band performing right now. $18 for a popcorn bucket. We got some tacos over here. We got a Cowboys cheesesteak for $25. We even have coffee in the stadium. Oh my God.
All right, so I love the Cowboys. It just feels like a big old promotion, which is why my favorite stadium so far is the Tennessee Titans, because I didn't experience anything like that. And if you haven't watched that video, click right here to watch it right now. So did the AT&T Stadium feel like it was a mall? I honestly think so. I hate being forced to buy expensive things here, but when it comes to food, not really. And one of my favorite food is actually the nachos. So let's go ahead and look at the review on that. My nachos were half cold. The cheese barely melted, and I thought someone else's hair in the salsa. 1 star. Can I have Tostitos Ultimate Nachos?
You want everything on it?
What does it come with?
Chili, cheese, jalapeno, and pico.
Yes, ma'am.
Have a good one.
You too. All right, y'all. We got it. Now it's time to test it. So apparently the nachos were cold, but we're gonna go ahead and give it a try. Spent almost 20 bucks on these. I don't know if y'all are ready for this. Ready? Ooh, that's pretty good. So they said the cheese was clumpy. It doesn't look clumpy. Let's see if it's actually cold. This probably has been the best nachos I've ever had at any stadium. I have my personal TV. There's not that many TVs, and the TVs are pretty far. This is what's my experience like at the Cowboys Stadium. Were these nachos a scam? No.
After 20 minutes of tearing up these delicious nachos, it was time to test out the Jumbotron.
This next review says, if you're sitting way at the top or standing room, your focus is too much on the screen. I hate that it's huge because it disrupts the game and the field. Need less screen and more field. 1 star. Bro, look how huge this screen is. It's literally almost the size of the field. It looks like we're watching TV right now.
We're gonna see if the Jumbotron is good throughout the entire stadium. Okay, I'm at the standing room side, and I don't like the fact that the TV in front of me is smaller compared to the one on the side. Maybe this TV right here is good after all. You see, I can't see the Jumbotron here, but the TV does help out. I'm pretty sure these guys right here are watching the game on the Jumbotron instead of the field. So I went around the stadium, and of course there were some areas where it did have obstruction viewing spots, or people were standing in the way, but there were plenty of moments where I was able to watch the Jumbotron. And I did find a spot where I could sit down, and while I was watching the game, I did catch myself looking at the Jumbotron only because it's so huge. But majority of the game, I did watch the players go up against each other in person.
So was the Jumbotron a scam? Absolutely not. So was this entire stadium a huge scam? It all depends on your experience. My experience, I would say so. Just felt like there was more advertisement and more shops and more food. Overall, I'm gonna have to give the Cowboy Stadium a 77%.
Also, if you're an NFL fan, click on this video right here because YouTube thinks you'll like this video right now. So click on it.